suppression, the use of marijuana. evening, everyone. The highlights of the news this Thursday. Traffic accidents. A Beaver County man is being held for murder. And more labor. Accidents here in the district. One of them near Pennsylvania. In that crash, 20-year-old Michael Butler driving home from work.
Yeah. Falling into love hurts just as much as falling out of it. But I'll scrape my knees and scar my shins. I hope you never doubted that I'm down for you. Wanna hit the town, make it loud, be a clown for you. Or maybe we could be a Romeo and Juliet, except without the age difference, and we can forget the death. Cause this is love at first sight. There's no doubt in my mind. And darling, forget about the time, cause you're mine.
Okay, we're back to Clair Obscure Expedition 33. I only touched on it before a little bit a couple weeks ago, but I'm back for realsies. And last time we left off, we had just reached Flying Waters.
So, thing I learned is that in the intro, we didn't cover it in the stream. Is that there is a door that you can click on, and there's a lady, like a lady and a man together, celebrating the Gomage
You mean celebrating
intimately.
life?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those mines. Be careful.
So the thing I learned is that if you then click on the door exactly 33 times and listen to them go at it, on the 33rd time, the lady then pipes up and goes, "Hey, look, it was interesting the first time you came, but you've been here for way too long now. It's awkward now. Take this and please just go out and have some fun with yourself. Find somebody yourself." And they give you a color of Lumina. I heard that and I'm like, that's amazing.
10 seconds.
This will be useful.
Honestly surprising how decent the gun builds are.
Oh yeah, when they decided that they were gonna have enemies that could only be killed by guns and have chromatic versions of them, they had to have a way for gun builds to be, viable.
I mean,
Okay,
there are many a video game in which case the only way to kill them is the character's ranged option, and the ranged option still sucks.
I'm not denying that. I'm saying it's good design because they actually, when they made the decision, they backed up the decision to make the game facilitate that.
I'll do it.
Fucked up on the last one. Fucking love this tune.
I believe they actually posted
So
what do you call it?
you can find the entire soundtrack on YouTube under Lorian Testar's topic. But as for whether or not you can purchase it yet, I'm unsure. I bet you can somewhere. If you go looking.
It's currently only on SoundCloud.
That is his primary.
You can use that.
That is his primary thing. You do know that's where he was posting before he got this job.
But it is currently only on SoundCloud, Spotify, and YouTube. They did say that they're looking into making
An official
a
OST
soundtrack.
release. Yeah, I do hope that they get around to that, because that is something I definitely want to pay actual real money for, because the soundtrack is fucking amazing. I gotta say, I dig this design. Like, I know you said that you aren't the biggest fan, like, it doesn't impress. Actually, was it you or was it my brother?
Let's say, what?
Like, so don't fucking put words in my mouth. So it was my brother, because we were all thing was we were all going through it at the same time, and some conversations got blurred over. But this is fucking great.
Yeah, the Flying Waters is one of my favorite. I mean, it's hard because so many of the areas are so cool.
So many things when they do like water environments manage to not be all that interesting. I think it's really, you should just go with, all right, let's just take a really cool looking coral reef area and then don't have actual water physics for it for the player.
That's honestly how you kind of screw it up.
No, that's how you do it right. Yeah, we would
Over there.
have water physics.
No,
Yeah.
saying
Slow down.
having
We don't know what's inside yet.
areas like having the whole
It's just
with the water physics. That's where you screw up right there.
Look at that. That's breathtaking. Going with the idea of like having the areas be designed each place like an actual painting. Absolutely brilliant.
I know Wooly in
An
his
advantage.
most recent like podcast bit talked about a gripe that he had with the game, saying that he didn't quite enjoy how aspects of the map don't like move with him, like there's barely any wind, or like when you
Oh, he
go
said like
up
a
to
minor
hut.
tidbit. Like yeah, because like
Yeah,
a lot of
he
the
didn't
aspects of-
like it's still a minor thing, but it is a gripe.
Like yeah, it is a thing of like he's just saying basically you can see where the budget ends immediately. Like there's like, and we're not putting money in this. Like there's so many aspects of the world and the maps that just are not, that are clearly not interactable. Like these are static things. Don't worry about them. Okay. I'm gonna hold on to those. Hold on to what I got.
I have exactly one problem with this level.
Okay. And what would that problem be?
That the name of the song Go Blue is
Go
not
Blue?
for the boss Go Blue.
So what's interesting is in the regular battle theme, they actually do say the word "Go Blue" in that theme, in the in the theme that's not for the boss.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Go Blue. God.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here.
So did you beat the game entirely?
No.
I'm sure it's fine.
Where are we? This is...
I love this place so much.
Mm-hmm.
Just in terms of aesthetic, I also love the music. Okay, I'm gonna end up saying that like 87 times over the course of this.
Yeah, this thing about this great game, yeah, I love it too.
You see that, like, you see the aesthetic here? Awesome. You see the music here? You hear the music here? Awesome. You're gonna hear that like 97 times. So from the foyer, we have the dining room, which is connected to this, which is though this, you know, I'm gonna be honest, open floor plans are not my fucking thing. But still. I actually had to find out about this fucking puzzle from somebody else.
Oh, you know what I also learned?
What?
There's an area, I think it's like a bathroom, and it's like there seems to be nothing in the room, but you go up to a mirror and you can melee the mirror and break the mirror and jump through it.
Fucking Christ. I'm gonna be finding stuff for this game for a long time.
Hey, did you know about the river Shafra? The what?
Interesting.
Well, if you go here.
I can't remember what nocturne means. Because night is noir.
I'm pretty sure
Actually, no,
Nocturne is night.
No, noir is black. It's hard. There's synonyms, and I haven't been fluent in French for some time. But that was like night for sadness or something. Let me see what it said. Night for a mask of sadness.
Yeah, Nocturne is of the night.
Okay. And noir is black, right?
Yes.
Does it also mean night? Sometimes.
Originally, no, it was just the color black, but because of association with film and
Yeah.
the emotions of it, noir get associated with night.
That's what's fucking me up.
Mael?
Gustav? Are you real? Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here. With him.
Evil.
He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
So, another thing I learned about the making of this game. The filming of this was kind of esoteric.
How so?
Because you know how in games and filming they typically do it in out of order. This they did all of the mocap first with separate people, and then got the actors to match the mocap. So they said like the struggle for a lot of the people that were used to mocap acting was now they had to follow the emotion of another person and try to gauge what the character would feel in regards to that like body movement.
It reminds me of when I was looking at the making of Halo 4. If I remember correctly, I think that they had the mocap actors do all the scene stuff first before the voice acting
How did you find
was
me?
done.
Oh, but these are
There
different
was a
actors
message
that are
at the
doing
Indigo
this,
Tree.
doing the mocap for this game.
Yeah, that happened in Halo 4 too.
Oh,
Like it wasn't Steve Downs and Jen Taylor doing Master Chief and Cortana in mocap.
well,
They
Steve
had-
Downs is old as fuck.
They had it was a whole thing though, and they had a whole featurette on how great these mocap actors were because they would create the baseline for these scenes, and they were saying like that even though it wasn't the iconic voices, the idea and the emotion of those scenes came through just from their performances, even though it was just in mocap, and they were still reading the lines as they went and did it because they still got to get an idea of when this line would start and come out by the time you moved to one spot, or like blocked from one part to another. So like that can happen sometimes, so I get it, but yeah.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
He's just standing there, menacingly. All right, let's upgrade my L here. Okay, we've got 15 points. Okay, let's do. I know you don't believe in defense, but
I mean, I believe in it as so much as there are weapons that scale with it, so I will put points into it. But in regards to putting points into it so that my character will survive, no, I don't believe in it, purely for the fact that I've encountered bosses that did 14,000 points of damage, while my highest was 8,000 health and 3,000 defense. So, fuck defense. Just learn to dodge or parry.
I mean, your defense helps makes it so that those 14,000 points actually aren't actually 14,000. But anyway.
Again. We just trained earlier. Alright. But this time I have backup.
Can you imagine if, like, the curator's actually going, did you watch behind your ears?
It's attacks announced with jump flare must be jumped. These attacks can't be parried or dodged. The jump counter. Fucking love my L. What if I don't want to use offensive switch? What if I want to use a different attack?
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
Defenseless is a debuff, excuse me, that increases 25% of the damage received by the character.
Parry it!
Fuck, jumped way too early.
Ungagged!
Mael is in offensive stance. She deals more damage, but also takes more damage. At the end of the turn, Mael will revert to stanceless unless she uses a skill that switches her to a different stance, or uses her base attack. Cast a skill that switches Mael to defensive stance. Defensive stance, Spark, has additional effects. Excuse me. It applies more burn stacks to its target and increases the burn damage it receives. Like after casting Spark, Mael will switch to defensive stance. Use Spark to benefit from offensive stance effects. Yeah. You can try to talk after eating.
Let us stain them. Thunder.
Gustav, don't die!
Oh, have you used Luna's ability Hellfire?
Hang on.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Curator is left. Perhaps he will join you at camp.
I don't know why, but just every time it makes a noise.
It's not
Like, I
just.
think that's a yes.
It wasn't something just like. It's.
And the response is always like, well, I think that was a yes. I don't know.
Always invest in agility. Alright, back out to the flying waters.
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the Indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a Jestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for Chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Yoko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best gestural merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Gestrels.
I like how Luna's like all business, but the moment she meets a fairy tale creature, she's like,
Yeah, it's great.
Gestral merchants travel across the world, offering rare and powerful artifacts in exchange for chroma. However, their most powerful items are reserved only for the mightiest warriors. Impress the merchant by defeating them in a duel to access their secret inventory. Let us do battle! Well, I love the gestural merchant fight.
Finesse and grace.
He's so big.
Let's spill some ink.
Jealous buff that reduces by 20% the damage received by a character. I love how many different versions of songs there are.
I have. It's interesting because like the main combat theme,
Mm-hmm.
there's like 4 or 5 variants.
Mm-hmm. Make sure I grab those. When they first mentioned that, you know, you can do battle for the merchants and whatnot, I was concerned. So I'm like, oh man, what if the merchants are badass? What? And it's like, no, they're actually just
Yeah. I mean, there's like 2 that actually have like
Yeah,
a
they
fight
can-
to them.
Like they eventually introduce more variants, and some of them are motherfuckers. Okay, we have 5 points. Let's get some cleansing tin there. Okay. Now, if we wanted to go back to the world map, we could head back out that way. But let's just go through.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Jesus. It's like, damn, who killed these Nevrons? I'm gonna give you 2 guesses.
I'm right here.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor
That
doesn't
son
look
of a
man-made.
bitch. You see that guy? I hate that guy.
That thing.
Fucking hate that guy. buff that reduces the character's damage by 20%.
Get ready.
There we go.
Finesse and grace.
Let the ink flow.
Let him. Right on.
Thunder.
Finesse and grace. Finesse and grace. Please. On me.
I do appreciate how, like, because it takes so few battles to actually learn Pictos, there's like no reason to never at least equip every
Oh,
Picto.
yeah. Like, sometimes it's like, oh, well, you know, this doesn't complement my build. I'm still gonna fucking learn it.
You never know.
It only takes 4 battles at most. Which means it's not a huge commitment to learn something in this game. So that really like takes the load off. It's like, am I gonna have to rearrange everything? But no, just take 5 seconds. Bang out 3 battles, like bang out 4 battles very quickly. You've learned it, and it's great. It's 100% great. So we met the White Jar back in Spring Meadows, and now we have this guy. So the white Nevrons are Nevrons with quests attached to them all throughout the game. And while you have the choice to kill all of them, you also have the choice to not kill any of them. Iminur. It's clinging to a metal chain. It doesn't usually carry a man with it. What if we were to give it one? I love this song. What am I gonna say? Like I say, I love the song, and you're gonna hear that again, and again, and again. Fuck! You can see the end there. The platforming in this game is one of the things that I would definitely say needed some work.
Leaves a bit to be desired.
Yeah. I always say if you're gonna do platforming
This will be useful.
in any way, you should actually have the camera centered behind the character, not off to the side. Mainly because if it's off to the side, it gets harder to judge where the character might be in relation to some stuff. When the camera's actually centered, then I can make, it's easier to make that judgment.
An advantage.
Augmented aim. 50% on free shot, free aim damage. Okay. Alright, we got a mine, so let's go help that. Eminier.
Said something.
With its line, it looks like a kid with a balloon. Just standing there. Okay, lightning skills cost less AP. Increase lightning damage with skills. I might actually have to go back to the world map just so I can hit camp and actually use that. Actually upgrade that. Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character by 50%. Mark only affects one instance of damage.
Careful, Maya.
I do appreciate that while the damage numbers in many cases can be vastly disproportionate, like you will be in a main story area and 9,000 actually will be a lot of damage, and in some cases it is very obvious 9,000 is literally nothing to this boss. But if you're committed,
It's forging something. So they
if
have
you're willing
intelligence.
to sit there,
That big guy.
Let the ink flow.
Thunder!
Finesse and grace. Parry it!
you didn't answer me before about if you used Luna's Hellfire ability.
Not very often. basically, I don't do like huge builds for certain characters. I end up doing a lot of the time. I end up doing builds focused either on general survivability or party survivability, and that first, and then I'll do damage as the secondary thing. So I've actually Spectre. So like in the other file I have, I moved Spectre into healing. Not this time.
For those who come after,
I wonder if the Jestrels are speaking like actual French. Because at some points they sound like gibberish, but then I hear words.
So I hear words the entire time, but because of the heavy accent and the pitch doing that they do, I'm unsure if it's actual French or if it's something else. But it does sound pretty Latin-based. Like, they're not saying, like, true gibberish.
Nice.
Like, he called, like, the Noko called, Gustave Mustachio. Because of his mustache. And sometimes they drop from doing their little gestural language to saying actual words that are on the screen. And sometimes they will say some words in French. So it's hard for me to judge. Turn orders are so important. Mayhem! This is the skull I wanted. Where is... That is the one I want. Breaking rules. I've gotten so much use out of that. So I need to unlock the right thing for it.
I have started to like actually branch into fire-based Mael builds.
Well, that will help.
Does she
Now
have
that they-
other elements?
I mean, like, once you get to a point, like, you don't really care about the moves with Mael. You just, like, highest damage move, Virtuoso Stance, Madala,
Fucking
dead.
Christ. That actually surprised me. One could
But, like,
argue, Go ahead.
I was gonna say that she has like a bunch of different weapons that put her in offensive stance if she attacks a burning enemy, or her basic attack sets enemies on fire. She gets higher crit chance on burning enemies, and so many moves that set enemies on fire. And it's like, oh, you can actually go do some heavy stuff with her.
Finesse and grace.
He is not rude. I'm debating heading back out because I want to upgrade the weapons. And to do that, I need to be able to go to camp.
Nice.
We can use that.
I also want to upgrade their color of Lumina. Their Lumina points, I mean. That's progress over there. I like how you just hear things roaring. Fuck. Ah! Don't touch me!
Careful, Maya.
That guy? That's not what I meant to do. Okay.
Chroma is flowing.
Thunder. Ready to parry.
Yoink.
This will be useful.
Oh. No, down. What is this?
Did you not come across here before?
I don't think I did. I never came back. I never came down here before.
It's not as big as you think.
It's still pretty cool.
I will say one
This will be
thing.
useful.
I appreciate that even though some of well, most of the platforming in this is jank, I appreciate that the platforming is like 95% optional.
Yeah. It's Raven. What would you rather have? A game that's absolutely perfect, or a game that's perfect in almost every way except for one thing?
Interesting.
Would I rather have something that doesn't happen or something that happens all the time?
I'm not sure it does happen all the time.
I may have made a mistake.
But like, Alex, we all know, like, example, Elden Ring, one of my favorite games of all time. Loved playing it. But you can name like 2 to 3 areas where you immediately go, oh no, not that part again.
Fuck Mastiff. You put that right back on.
There's so many games.
Are you kidding me?
Ow.
Rooney, watch out!
But like, there are so many games where you look at it, it's like, it does a lot of things great. Perfect, almost. But then there are the things that you look at and go, you're doing this. Okay.
Apparently that one had a weak point.
The one on the left has a weak point on its hand.
That one's got one on his shoulder. Fuck. And I missed.
Oh, my favorite part of this song.
Take cover!
Get ready.
Thunder!
I did see a thing that made me laugh. Where someone said the reason that the music in this game is turn-based. The reason this game is turn-based is so that you can enjoy the music.
Let the ink flow.
Feels like at least partially, so.
Well, look out!
Great!
Virtuous stance is the greatest thing ever.
Virtuous stance counters with my L are so fun.
I was wondering why I was still missing a goddamn revive 10 on my other file. Turns out I missed it way at the beginning of the game. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've been fucking everywhere. What the fuck?
Alex, you're not done over there.
Yup. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Oh, did you get the treasure?
Yeah, I did the platforming. I did the platforming first. Before I fought those big guys.
I completely blocked out you shooting the things. I apologize. So I did learn that any of the songs that have the female vocalist,
Mm-hmm.
those are songs that she specifically composed.
Expedition 68. Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us. But it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm. And it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Expedition 68. Notice it only goes back to 84. You notice that?
You know, I noticed that, and I was
So
just,
many.
I was wondering, like,
I don't like
was
this.
that just the last, like, was that the first point that we actually managed to get audio logs?
So there actually are answers if you collect nearly all of them on why it doesn't go back. But from what I understand, after Expedition 0, they just didn't do expeditions for like 15 years.
I mean, it would be hard for you to notice anything was happening for
Yeah,
the first couple of years.
this one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Subtle. That is progress, then.
What is that? That's
Go
right.
back.
You're right. Right. Didn't even think of that.
It blends in, I don't blame you.
Yeah. There you are.
Oh. I forgot to mention to you. I was playing Pathfinder with my players yesterday, and I found a stat block for a mine. And I had used the look of these guys as the enemy, and man, they had a devil of a
Spill
time.
some ink.
So the name of this track is In Lumiere's Name.
Careful, Mael.
Right where I need him to be.
Let us stay.
May as well slow.
I would say per se.
Yeah.
That low damage thing is a lie.
It's like, oh, it's low damage. Well, if you're doing it wrong.
You can finish it off with overcharge, probably.
Let me paint death!
I was rocking this hairstyle on my
It's a
for
great,
so long.
it's a great hairstyle for Mael. It's fucking fantastic.
I did change it at one point, and it was only because I found that hairstyle for Lune, and it got kind of weird because she kept reminding me of Ada. It's Ada's exact hairstyle, and I had her in a red costume. I'm like, weird.
And another color of Lumina. I do like that some of the stats, particularly like the Lumina stuff, and some weapons. While, you know, if you want to do like directed level ups for them, you have to go to camp, but at the same time, those things will still level up on their own. While you're
So
playing.
what I found out is that specifically, if you want to like level up the weapon, you either need to find a place that drops the weapon another time, or you need to go back to camp to like spend resource points on it. Meanwhile, the tints, you always will just get more of the tints, but in order to upgrade the tint so that it heals more or gives more AP or fully revives you instead of like partially, those you need to fight specific bosses.
Like
and
there,
then give that
there
to
are
the
two
curator.
kinds of upgrades for the tints. There's more uses, and then there is actual like
Stronger.
more potency. Okay, so at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go back to the world map so that I can upgrade some weapons and get more Lumina points. Because at this point, there are some pretty strong enemies that I actually do want to see about fighting. And otherwise,
I do
would have
find it
to-
very weird that you're like at the boss gate and you're like, hey,
That's not
so
really the boss
before I
gate.
do that,
That's not really the boss gate, but like,
turn right 20 feet, you're there.
yeah, but I'm also like not the boss. Like, I don't want to have to wait till after I fight this boss to have this stuff ready. I want to have this stuff ready when I fight the boss. I'm just gonna exit for a little bit, and then I'll go back in. I gotta tell you, fucking though. You remember that motherfucker? Chromatic Troubadour? Fuck that guy.
Am I the only one that didn't have an issue with him?
I don't like him! His fucking deadly doot doot songs.
I feel so weird, like his combos feel like dirt simple to parry for me. He does like 2 swings.
Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
Some interesting music.
Curator can upgrade weapons. The list of available weapons for current character is shown on the left of the screen. Be sorted by power, level, or alphabetically. Weapons are the main source of attack power. Passive effects from weapons can't be learnt as Lumina and only active as the weapon is equipped. Weapons scale their damage from some of your attributes. For example, a weapon that scales with agility means more agility the character has, the more damage the weapon will deal. Its scaling is powers defined by the associated letter, ranking from D to S. Curator can upgrade your weapons and Chroma Catalyst. Using Chroma Catalyst, upgrading weapons increases their attack power and attribute scaling. Can unlock new passive effects at specific rarity levels. Weapons of different qualities require different Chroma Catalysts to be upgraded. Okay, so this is already level 3, so that's just not gonna... They're all already level 3, so that just doesn't matter right now. Okay, Curator can increase Lumina points for each character and improve tints by increasing their potency. Adding a Lumina point to a character costs 1 color of Lumina. There is no limit to the amount of points a character can have. Improving tints requires special items. Each tint requires a different item. Improving tints increases their effectiveness. Each tint can be improved twice.
So somebody actually did the math. They actually figured out how much color of Lumina it would take for you to be able to equip every single Picto in the game.
Yeah.
1,745 per character.
That's a lot.
Now, obviously, this isn't the intended route because there are multiple Pictos that counteract each other. But it's the idea that if you wanted to, what is with the music right now?
That's the like A Night for a Mask of Sadness.
Oh, I've never heard this.
The main continent. Hard to believe we're finally here.
Yeah.
Good night, Gustav.
There wasn't much for me to get here
I don't know.
anywhere.
But
Anyway,
I'm
excuse
grateful to
me.
whoever saved you.
I accidentally skipped
Don't
what she
get
said.
it. How did I get all the way to the manor?
I don't know. But I'm grateful to whoever saved you.
At the very least, I'm happy I was able to upgrade my my Lumina points. Raven, what do you think of Gustav?
I was honestly shocked with how much that I love Gustav. Because, like, you take... It gave a lot of worry to me when I first heard that it was Charlie Cox, because, like, you have that whole thing of, oh, it's a celebrity actor, it's not a voice actor doing video game work, and it's like, oh no, he gave his fucking all for this role.
Oh yeah.
Because, you know, there are some actors who
Yeah,
they get a
they
role,
voted
and
it.
it's like,
There are some actors who don't, at least they don't put as much time into voice work, or at least don't give as much effort. And so when it comes to their voice acting skills, they're now there are some actors like Keith fucking David who goes all in both aspects. Love Keith David. But yeah, like, for instance, like there's Peter Dinklage. I love Peter Dinklage. He's not a voice actor. He's a great screen actor, fantastic screen actor. Not so much voice acting.
and that's
This
fine.
building has a certain melancholy beauty. A lone outpost
Sometimes
of
you gotta
humanity
stay in your
nestled
niche.
amongst the corals. A sailor lost at sea.
Our resident cynic is now a poet.
Wouldn't expect a Cartesian engineer to understand beauty.
Music's going really hard right now.
For grunts.
Yeah. Damn it.
On me!
Oh,
That-
okay. So I did look into it. Apparently, they do, like, the gesturals basically intermix multiple Latin languages together.
Yeah, because I'm like, I swear to God I heard Italian in there sometimes.
Yeah, so they're
An
they're
advantage.
mixing like bits of Spanish, Italian, French, English words. And then
Probably.
sometimes it's literally just gibberish.
Like, because that was the thing. I knew it wasn't just gibberish because of the fact that I could recognize a number of words, even the ones that weren't explicitly French. But like, because I was getting such a mix, I'm like, I have no idea what actual language they're doing.
You know, I was told that I was gonna get a phone call any minute now. I was told this 2 hours ago.
Oh, it's coming. It's a coming. We promise. It'll be like at the very end of business hours. Like 4:49. Wait, it's the weekend.
Oh no, it's family call.
Oh, okay.
So they just nerfed Mael. What is the current highest amount of damage? Mael still does an insane amount of damage, but CL, someone just got 46 bill on her with a B.
We can do
Mon Dieu.
Oh, Alex, did you see the what do you call it? The dev portrait in the manor?
I did not. I'll have to go look.
I believe it's in the like either some storage room or in the bathroom. There's a portrait of the entire dev team, of all 30 of them, and the game director holding the stray dog that he adopted named Gustav. Not Gustav, Monoko. The dog that apparently has a job in the office as happy manager.
So apparently there have been like conflicting reports of how big the team was. Some said like 32 in a dog, or 84 in a dog, and it seems that the larger numbers when you include the QA, the outsourced QA.
Yeah, the outsourced people was not as many as you would think.
A storm is coming.
I do love. Have you ever done overcharge with Gustav at 0 charge?
He's like, yeah, like the different levels. Like when it's low, he's like, "This is pretty weak." When it's pretty high, he goes, "Let me paint death." And then when it's fully charged, it's for those who come after. But when it's
Just
super low,
seeing
he's
him,
like, "Fuck it."
He just walks up to them, puts his hand up, and then just goes, "Huh."
Like, fuck it.
Well, I'm here, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna give this fucker a try. I fucking hate this guy.
What's the worst that could happen? You die, you lose to like 10 seconds of progress. The autosave in this game is effective.
Fucking shit. Everybody a shell. Hit harder.
Thunder is flowing.
Okay, so this motherfucker is not nearly as affected. He doesn't really belong here, so the weaknesses of everybody else are the same. Fuck me! Serious on that.
On me.
Did you find the virgin yet or no?
Ready to evade.
No.
forward.
Over there. Fuck! God damn! I don't have
Literal 1 HP.
He's burning, so. That could have been more. I was like, no help.
Ready to evade. Danger! The storm is coming.
Get fucked.
Not looking good.
Ah, damn. Not.
For those who come after.
Fuck you. Hey, I won. First try.
Nice.
This is entirely because I took a lot of time to get better at this game. Blue buddy.
Interesting.
Doing his little toot toot song, pissing me off. I know I bitched about him for a long time, and it probably seems like, what was I bitching about? Like, he obviously went down real lazy. But still. I don't think I'm gonna get a lightning dance in time. I wanted a lightning dance too, that's a shame. I also wanted breaking rules in time. Fuck, come on!
I mean, there is a way around it.
He's not that bad. I can fight him as I can fight him as
Just run in a circle for an hour.
I could, but I'm not gonna do that. He looks so much more like Daredevil when he has the shades on.
Watch out!
You alright?
It only attacks when...
Coming.
Danger!
Love this dude.
I will say, I've seen so many people go into this fight, and when he opens up with Go
Jump.
Blue jumps,
Yeah, you think you would
everybody's
jump.
first thing.
You're like, oh, I gotta jump, and then immediately get fucked. It's like, no, he jumps.
Everybody's first instinct I've seen so far is, oh yeah, jump. Oh, this song.
I love it. Alright, let's slow him down first. Yeah. I don't need to hit him with overcharge right now. I'll wait till he's closer to breaking. Here's the secret. Don't break them all with the same character.
Let the ink flow. Take cover!
Get much closer to breaking.
This and precision.
Well, he's broken now.
For those who come after,
It broke him again!
So the thing is, with the break status, is that after their turn ends, like after the first turn of them being no longer stunned, their bar is still technically full until their next turn. So if you can break it again,
A little fucked, but
we take this.
Go Blue is getting his shit fucking run.
Honestly, you could probably end it with them.
What?
I was gonna say marking shot and then it's electrified, but
He is not burning.
you might kill him with offensive switch though.
Damn.
Careful.
What's that noise?
I'm back. Sorry about that. What happened?
I don't know what, but like after hearing the music loop for like the 12th time, it sounded like slight gunfire.
Gustav, wait!
Just like hearing it
seems
go
peaceful.
din-din-din,
As long
and
as
then
we
some
don't touch the flowers.
and what?
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation.
Putain! Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Look, a red tree. The Gestrel village must be ahead.
Gustav is the American Frenchman.
You know what Nevrons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
Gustav just sees.
She'll be fine.
Gustav saw those. All right, man. If you see it, if it moves, it dies, and if it dies, you move on.
Upgrade a healing 10.
Should be alright.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here's not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. I've ever lost a child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gamage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gamage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know?
Sure.
That must be an interesting perspective.
I also love how normal the relationships are. Like,
Yeah.
like as when they're like brother and sister, like the whole thing of it being like a sort of foster brother and sister type deal. Like, yeah, I say stupid shit like that with my brother sometime. I also like, I think the quickest way you can tell somebody doesn't actually have like siblings is when they write so much that somebody says, "Hey, what's up, bro?" or "Hey, sis," like that.
What's up, bitch?
Yeah. The fact that she's
Est.
saying, like, calling him old man and stuff. And giving him shit about his age. It's like, I'm not that old. Sure you are. Okay, let's do some upgrades. Oh yeah, I did get a polished chroma catalyst. So I'm gonna put a lot of stuff into Lanceram because as a sort of element agnostic one, you always want to keep at least one agnostic elemental weapon like up to date, because at some point you're gonna walk into an area where something is a hard counter to your favorite element. And maybe it doesn't have any particular elements that it's weak to. So you always want to maintain at least one for every character. Put in. You know what? I'll hold off on the weapon upgrades right now. But the other stuff, we will do the other stuff right this moment. Shape of health. Right, I have 6. That's 2 for everybody. I like how with these shades, like everybody says that he looks like, Robert Pattinson, which is true. But with these shades, you can definitely see the Charlie Cox a lot more.
It's so funny. Like, I'm not used to seeing Charlie Cox's actual face. I need the red or the red glasses or just the glasses to cover his eyes. I'm like, there we go.
Yeah. Honestly, that
it's
tells
gotten to the point with like people that I know that have glasses. Like, if I see them without glasses, it looks weird to me.
What this tells me is that if Charlie Cox grew out his hair a bit, he'd look a lot more like Robert Pattinson. That's what this tells me.
You know what's actually really funny?
What?
Do you know who Charlie Cox was roommates with in college?
Robert Pattinson?
Yep.
They're both good actors.
Yeah.
I'm glad Robert Pattinson's getting that recognition. I mean, for a long time, people would give, both him and, what's her name?
You got this. I believe in you.
They would give them both, like, a lot of shit because of, Twilight. Oh, man, that series.
Starts with a K.
Kristen Stewart.
Actually Kirsten, but yes.
But yeah, like they would give them both a lot of flack because of like Twilight, but then again, I'm just gonna say that like they're like that source material was not all that great. sometimes
Real controversial hot take here.
Sometimes you see something and you see like you look at a script and it's like, look, Sir Patrick Stewart couldn't save that source material.
How did the Jestrels survive out here?
See, I honestly believe that if you look at that movie and treat it as a comedy, that movie goes up a couple of points.
All right.
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Jestrels.
How do the Jestrels survive out here? Oh, simple. They like to throw hands at everything.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
I love this song so much. Saul finds a spot where he can be alone. Spend some time writing in his journal. He writes about how the arm they created for him was incredibly useful against the water-type necrons. Hopes one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after. Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A Gestral village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
This is ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the Paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach. Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the Paintress, at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah. Holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back. But I thought we can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward.
Well, having Mael around certainly
At
did
least there's three
wonders
of
for
us
his
now.
mental health.
The mission hasn't changed.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
He was really like, I got nothing left to live for a while there. And then as soon as he gets Mael back, he's like, all right, I've calmed down.
I gotta be responsible now.
He's like, I've calmed down. Which, I get it. I get it. Mael's pretty great.
I'm just reminded now.
Did Noko
The
tell you
streamer I
anything more about the
followed.
village?
Hang on.
Other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Jestrels then.
All right, go ahead.
So, a streamer that I've been following, that guy who, like, started streaming with Dragon Age Inquisition and his character became gay just because he's like, look, I'm a straight man, but look at the brand. He started streaming this game and was really loving the game, and he was then reading chat, and then somebody in the chat goes, you can't romance Lune and CL, not Mael, unfortunately, and his face contorts, and he goes, what do you mean unfortunately, you fucking weirdo?
Like, one, she's underage. Two, it's your sister.
And then the guy in chat goes, the age of consent is 16. He goes, it's fucking weird. I don't care.
what would my characters as 33-year-olds, excuse me, 32-year-olds have like romantically in common with the 16-year-old?
But yeah, after that last comment, he blocked him from the stream. And people were like, "Wow, man, you can't even take a joke." He's like, "Nope, I'm not letting that fester, because if you let that sit, weirder people are going to show up, and I don't want that to be my community."
There's a thing that you gotta do with communities, and that is you gotta set your boundaries, and you gotta take a hard line on them when you do. Because if you don't, you'll get, like, just like Pirate Software says, you have to cut out the toxic people immediately. Otherwise, it'll keep the people you actually want to hang around from hanging out. Okay, there's our path back. I am going to take care of that chromatic guy that we didn't take care of before. He'll still probably be able to kill me in like one hit, but you know.
Oh, I was actually really confused because I'm like, wait, what chromatic guy in this area? I forgot that you weren't like me who just sat here until you got the fight perfect.
A lot of people just sat there until they got the fight perfect. And you know what? Good for them, but I'm not doing that.
I also really like Marco Meatball and a couple other YouTubers that really go into composition of music and explain how composition is like explains character and can explain an event without actually seeing the event. And I really appreciate them going over the soundtrack of this game. And it's honestly really funny just listening to them going like, look, you could honestly make a video for almost every single song in this game.
Okay, so I'm gonna put that on hit, and because it's ice, and as we know, the enemies in this area are weak to ice.
Right. As we know.
This one looks dangerous.
Chromatic Lancilier.
Let me help.
Shields up! Gusta, don't die!
Goddamn. Professional. Defeat a boss without taking any damage.
This will be useful.
right, that's all I wanted to take care of here. Which
We have a couple places we could go to.
Perfect.
You'd have to literally turn left and then do a 180.
I really like this version of world map. You know, it gives the world size without doing it the stupid way. It gives the impression of size without it being like, okay, we're gonna waste a lot of energy and resources on making this world map absolutely huge. Like by making it all one seamless world map and it's absolutely huge, but you know, of course, it doesn't run well sometimes. The small bourgeois.
It also gives the illusion of traveling long distance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, un petit bourgeois. Brother, tall, wonder, the view up high. Another one of those weird Nevrons. Something you want to see up there? Mistress! Far, very far. Want to see Mistress. Want to know more about your mistress. Me do not know. Head fuzzy. Only feel, Mistress. Need to go high. Help me grow. How exactly? And me ingest, me grow. If me eat skin, skin same kind as me extra grow. Skin, you need to skin some Nevrons? Yes, skin, eat skin, my kind, grow. So kill and skin the same type of Nevron as this one. Might be a good challenge.
Expedition 53, Lilu. Dominique's other injuries are manageable, but she's been in a coma for 2 weeks with no change. Fuck. What do we do? We can't just leave her here. But what about the mission? Lance says give her 1 more week, but Dom would have wanted us to go on. She'd have yelled at us for even staying this long. It's the right choice. It is. Even if it doesn't feel like it, right? Right? Pons found a plant, tested it on some animals, says it'll be painless for Dom. He's preparing a tincture. It's fucked up. Everything's fucked up. But it's what she would have wanted.
Well, let's go help the little bourgeois grow. Let's go kill and skin un grand bourgeois. Whoops. Actually, hang on. Hello. Blawberry. Oh, find an expeditioner. Okay. Oh, blue. Fight this group and get what they're holding. Or, you know, I can just grab it like that.
Oh, Alex,
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Did you see me mention that the studio for the team for Overwatch is unionized now?
Yes, I did see that.
Good for
Good for
them.
them. Very good for them.
Don't particularly care for Overwatch anymore, but honestly, everyone
They've been
deserves to be
through it.
taken care of.
Yeah, they've been going through it over there. Fast travel. Probably don't actually need to go back all that far. Yeah, right here. Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. We were about to fight the Bourgeon. Alright, let's get in there. Alright, this can go sideways real quick. Slow them down.
Lune, watch out!
Alright, fuck, we lost Lune. Okay, we still have options.
Please. On me. Please survive. Let's dance.
Shit, fuck, okay. Next turn.
I was really hoping it was making Gustav.
That would suck. I forget, did I put on the marking shot ability?
I don't believe so.
Oh well.
For those who come off,
Broken. There's Nana.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
I was gonna say, you are saying her name wrong. You're technically saying it correct in French, but that is not how her name is said in game. It is Lune.
Luna.
No, it's always Lune.
You managed to get a decent chunk of skin, my El. We can give that to the small bourgeon.
You're welcome.
Are you sure?
Yes.
No, no, c'est faux.
Gesundheit.
Salut. Not Gesundheit, but salut.
Well, see, the main reason I also know that is because in the interview with the voice actress for Lune, she said that it took her a couple weeks because she kept on trying to get the proper pronunciation for French words, so she actually learned the proper French pronunciation for Lune, which would be Luna, and then they said, no, that's wrong.
Okay.
So it's like, well.
found out that Pat apparently spent 3 streams fighting that enemy in the
Brujon?
Redwood. The abbot. Or the
Abbest?
Best.
Yeah, that's...
He spent like 3 hours fighting that
It's
thing.
because I believe he fought it in the preview demo, and he wanted to get it done this time too. Will this suffice? Yes. C'est bon. Hungry. Rest, digest. Later, come see. Just hungry.
You ever play Ultimate Spider-Man?
Nope.
That is the first time I've ever seen in a video game where you get to play as Venom.
Mm-hmm.
And in it, there's a scene where Venom, like during the tutorial level for Venom, he is attacking the city and just going on a murder rampage. And he ends up being like thrown through a bar, and it pisses off Wolverine. And Wolverine's like, "Bub, you just landed in the wrong bar." And Venom goes, "Hunger, feed." And Wolverine just unleashes his claws and goes, "You don't say."
Look, big size, like brother. You grew up fast. Do all of you do this? No, was broken. Humans fix me? Want you take, reward. Color of Lumina. Nice. It's always worth it to do the White Neverons quests. They're usually not too hard. And while you could, after helping them, decide to kill them, I would continue. No, I'm gonna continue to tell you to not do that.
Because you're a bitch.
They're just little creatures. Just little birthday
Yes.
boys.
And we're here to exterminate.
Look, we only actually have one target. The Paintress.
And everything that is in between that direction.
Gastral Beach. Hey, Raider, what's up? What is this place? A beach. Okay, but what are you doing here? Parkour.
Alex has done this.
Oh, right. I have a personal profile and I have a streaming file. And
Because Unhinged.
Like, I've done a lot of stuff already on my personal one. Needs a new swimsuit. Maybe we can help with that. I can't do it. You can't. You certainly can't. Yeah, you know what? There are actually, people who are like that. I hate those people. Because it's like, well, if I can't do it, you certainly can't. He's one ugly mate. Maynard, I am that Maynard, you're not the person who says, well, if I can't do it, you can't do it. Fighter.
So,
perhaps, I don't know if we're gonna see him, but there is a Jestrel in the Jestrel village that is my favorite Jestrel in the entire game.
There's a lot of great Jestrels in this game, so that's actually a high bar.
He's a pink one. He's a pink guy, and he's near the guitar player. Have you talked to that one?
I haven't gone to the. It's been a while since I've been to the village, so we'll get to the village when we get there.
You're insane for doing this with Lunde.
She's the easiest one to do it with.
Someone who could walk so that I could see their feet on the floor.
Fuck. Wait.
That's
That wasn't supposed to happen.
Whoops.
Fuck. Rider Biter says that they're going to try to beat Redacted. There are a lot of bonus
Use protection
in this game. I gotta say.
Question, Rider Biter. Is it the one that looks like they belong in a Souls game?
No, Rider Biter basically near the end game, so someone else.
Near the end game or in the end game?
In the end game. But isn't like the final boss.
Well, then that could be the person I'm talking about. Yeah, that could be the one I'm talking about.
Okay, well, when you say like looks like they're a Souls boss, I keep thinking of the Duelist.
Looks like Guts.
I don't think it's that one. Alright, here we go. Answer this question correctly. If I were a 2-year-old human, at what age would I go maj? Okay. Remember, every year you go forward, it comes down. I actually did the math on this, and it would be just about 17, 18 years old. You're probably right. I can't count anyway. Here, take this. For the leads. You have more? I'm some sort of professional swimsuit maker? Hi. Other creators like me on other beaches, we meet up from time to time to brainstorm some ideas. Alright.
I love that.
Do I look like I make swimsuits for a living? I mean,
yes.
I do, but it's just like I do. But no, I don't have any more for you. It's not a bad two-piece. And also still keeps, like, with the era. Jesus Christ, look at that bulge. You know, in a lot of games, whenever a male character is wearing something skin tight,
the Ken doll,
like they try to, you know, pretend that, you know, masculine genitalia just doesn't exist. Don't get that one. I'm not kidding that one. Fuck off. But I mean, like, here we are with the French game, and it's like, it's presented. But yeah, that's all there is at this beach. There'll be more beaches and more challenges for more swimsuits.
For those who come after, am I right?
Don't get the suit wet. Don't get that. Rider Biter says the suit. Don't get the suit wet.
Oh, Rider Biter. I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I found out that the two people that are enjoying life and having sex behind a door in the prologue, if you knock on the door 33 times, on the 33rd time, the girl's like, all right, look, it was interesting and spiced things up at first, but now it's just awkward. Here, take this and find somebody yourself, and they give you a color of Lumina.
Should I take him on?
I mean, I did.
What? Yeah, you know the couple that fucks that you can overhear fucking. If you talk to them 33 times, they'll give you a color of Lumina. Also, I found out later if you inspect a trash can in Lumiere around 33 times, you'll eventually hear a dude inside, and he'll say that he's hiding from the paintress, and I think he also gives you something, either a color of Lumina or something like that. Because the game is Expedition 33. I'm gonna die! Alright, let's do this. This is probably useless, but I'm doing it anyway.
If he's just gonna keep using that one move.
Like the easiest move to is to dodge. I'm fine with it if he's gonna keep doing that specifically. Fuck, I don't have enough.
Chroma is flowing.
Might have to use AP item.
I might
Use it on Miles since she's the first one next turn.
Yeah. He's just okay. He's just doing this.
And you have the easy version.
I am not gonna bitch about it. Oh, okay, here we go. Fuck! Gustav! Mon frère! No!
Chroma's flowing.
What do we do?
Revive them.
Let's finish this.
Don't have enough?
Get ready.
What's the point of healing if you die in one hit?
Don't bring your logics up here.
It's fitting that the person with the Frenchest weapon is the strongest in the game. That weapon is distracting.
I don't have enough for anything! Music is never not Yeah.
Margin for error. Careful, Maya.
Alright, here we go.
For those who come after.
Shit.
Brace yourself.
That was what, 3 levels?
Yep.
Everybody hurt. Okay, let's.
Yeah, put that energizing break on the character that doesn't have any break moves currently.
What are you talking about? I didn't put nothing on there. Okay, that technically. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. At least one. Okay.
Oh, you did have marking shots on. It just never triggered.
Damn. It's like, oh, you did have it on. It just didn't fucking work. I think that's as far exploring I can do before doing the Kestrel Village. Kestrel Village. I think Kestrel. Yeah.
We can use that.
He's still alive.
So I just realized,
Yeah.
for some reason, you did not put on dead energy for Gustav.
You're right. I did.
You were looking at it, and you then moved to the left to put on critical burn.
Right? I wasn't thinking. And that happens sometimes.
No, sometimes.
Thinking is
yeah.
hard.
I'm ready.
Let's go!
I did learn that the voice actor for the character that is coming up does both the English and French dub for him.
Ben Starr?
No. Yeah, the Brit, Ben Starr.
Look, some Brits bother to learn French.
Not him.
Not like, not that motherfucker.
Look, he has said that. He said, and I quote, "My mouth just does not work that way."
He doesn't know the Baggett speak.
So, Alex, the actual way to get the weak point on the right shoulder is you
I
need
didn't
to
even
break
notice
them. You need to break them so that they slump their shoulders.
I do know that with the with one of the enemies that's coming up.
I was just sitting here like, oh wow, Alex is not even taking the shot. Must be because it's too difficult. Alex sitting here like, what shot?
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrils. Be careful, okay?
My favorite enemy in this entire game is right there. Every time I see him, my fucking smile gets wide. The way that you do stats is interesting to me.
Don't worry about it.
I didn't say anything, I just said it's interesting.
I'll be right back. I use the restroom again.
Man, this music is such a fucking vibe. It's so good. Do you have a favorite track, Rider Biter? I've constantly joked with Alex that this game has the Near Automata effect, where it's, oh, my favorite song is coming up. Which one? The next one. Phone call. Never mind. Writer Biter, question is the boss that you have to fight that you said that you're gonna beat, does the name start with S? Ah, okay. I'm sitting here struggling trying to remember what boss starts with C. But we'll get there. Oh. Okay, it's come back to me. Never mind. Look, the final pony, it stumbled, it came in drunk, but it crossed the finish line. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't actually know any of the moves for that fight because Mael was so strong at that point. She did upwards to 64 million damage in one swing, and the most health something has in this game is 58. So after about like level 64, nothing had more than one turn with me. I had a couple Pictos on. One is called the One, which gives 108% crit chance, but it caps your health at 1%. Not 1%. It caps your health at 1. And then I have the Picto that increases your damage by 25% as long as you're at full health. And as long as you have 1 HP, you're full. There's also one where it says as long as you are at 10% of your max HP, it increases your damage by 50%. And since the way the game reads, it rounds up, so 10% of 1 is 1. So I'm always just packed on damage. I had her go solo, so I had all the solo Pictos. Plus roulette. Oh, the One? Where did I get that?
I'm back.
Man.
Alright, what are you guys asking each other?
We're just talking about Expedition 33. That would be the mime in the Sunless Cliffs. Writer Biter.
Okay.
No problem.
Switch back to that. Switch back to that. Keep this.
Yep. I remember when I was first playing through this game, every single new weapon I got for Gustav, I said is goofier than the last. And that doesn't stop. My favorite enemy in the game. I love these guys. Every time I see them, I get happy.
Let me flow.
Your shields.
Feel the burn.
You probably should have slowed him so he has less chance to escape.
Well, he doesn't have a turn yet.
You also didn't put dead energy on Gustav.
Don't worry about it.
Alex, not 2 days ago, me describing how I'm building character. You're doing it wrong. You're not doing this. You're doing the thing wrong. Me, hey, so you don't have this thing. What don't worry about it, hey.
Uncle Clean returns.
You know what I really appreciate about Virtuo's stance? When it says you do 200% more damage, I did not at first assume that included ranged damage. So I was like going through bosses that could only be shot, and I'm like, man, it kind of like, you do good damage the first turn and you get like half of their health, but then you get past that first turn and it's kind of a struggle to then damage them past that, and it's like, oh wait, no, Mael. Mael can just like nuke them. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh god. Well, good thing that I'm heading there when I play on my New Game Plus file.
Game, let me go. Let me go. There we go. Another expedition. 33. Who are you? Me? A dream, an illusion. I don't really remember what I did all of this for. I miss laughing with everyone. Who are you talking about? Play? What are their names? What were their names? Why do I forget? Everything is washed away. Boy has gone silent.
I'm sure it's fine.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be Gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Hey, we're not Nevrons!
Probably my least favorite enemy in the game.
Take down their shields.
No, these guys are resistant to lightning.
Don't die!
Whatever you do, don't get counter hit.
Let the ink flow.
Okay.
Well, I have been counter hit. Fuck. Fuck. Well, I didn't die.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Kapatate. Oh, no kote ke pate.
No problem, man.
Hati no kote ke parka debe sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village,
Lero maricor. Okay, Lil. Pero kare mi bo sakapatat. Ni sugama bi ve viracheo.
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Cheri sakakipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay, Lil. Kama vive, leko gami sakapatat. Y gomi haroputu.
You're better with gestuals than humans.
They're less complicated.
Sakaram.
interesting.
You're not going to go over there?
Going over here first.
Interesting.
Let me help.
A storm is coming. Точка ставлю.
Oh, well, there goes that mark. Oh well.
Ice shatter.
For those who come after.
There we go.
This looks like a hate crime.
Fucking what? How? I'm just not gonna answer. That's rude. Oh, Raven's muted right now.
Specifically to my eyes.
Ah, this too. Alright, I hate that cannon arm, so I'm gonna try to get rid of it. There it goes.
I like how Mael and Lune are doing like these very intricate spins and kicks and stabs when they get their counter, and Gustav just power of gun.
Well, it's like this. If it's a range attack, Gustav responds with gun. If it's a melee attack, Gustav will respond with his sword.
I think Mael only responds with sword.
I mean, she only has a sword. Trebuchet.
Nice.
That's back to the beginning. No catapult for you.
A storm is coming. Feel the burn.
Get ready.
Hidden blade. I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, that will help.
Attack lifesteal. Recover 15% health on that base attack.
This will be useful.
Energizing start. Plus 1 AP on the battle start. Augmented counter. That's the better one. Oh, shit. We're past time. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. I just need to get back to the flag. We will continue this again with some more tomorrow as we continue to make our way to the Gestral Village. Thank you all for coming and watching. Hope you had a wonderful time. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody.